Okay, we're going to talk about types of reactions. And we have 5 types of reactions, and we are going to talk about all of them and how to tell them apart when we look at a chemical equation. Now, if you remember a chemical reaction, the equation has 2 sides, the reactants side on the left and the product side on the right. We could have one or more of either. An element versus a compound. An element is only one abbreviation off of the periodic table. A compound is 2 different elements combined, 2 or more different elements combined. So, the first type of reaction. Does the given equation have only one reactant? If the answer is yes, then it's going to be a decomposition. We're taking one compound and breaking it down into 2 different elements, or 2 different separate atoms. Remember, the definition of decomposition is to break down. So a decomposition, we start with one element and we wind up with 2 or more. The next one, the question for the next one. Does the given equation have only one product? That's what's on the right. If the answer is yes, we have synthesis. We built something. Reactants combine to make a single compound. So magnesium plus oxygen yields magnesium oxide. So we took 2 parts and made another one. The term synthesis means to make. So decomposition breaks down, synthesis builds. The third question. Does the given equation have oxygen alone as a reactant and water as a product? If you look in, if so, this is combustion. And a hydrogen or a hydrocarbon burn in the oxygen to produce water and energy, and often CO2. So if you look, we have our oxygen and we have our water on the product side. So we had combustion and CO2. Almost always in the ones that in the equations that we look at, we will have CO2 as a product. Question 4. Does the given equation have an element and a compound as reactants that makes a different element and compound as products? An element takes the place of an element in the compound. So one is being replaced with another. So if you look in this case, the magnesium and the beryllium are just going to switch places. This is single replacement. And the fifth one. Does the given equation have all compounds? 2 compounds make 2 different compounds. In this case, the magnesium and the beryllium switch places, but we have 2 new compounds. So this is called a double replacement because we have made 2 new compounds. So they have just switched places. So you should be able to look through at equations and determine which of the 5 types of reactions they are. Breaking down into 2 or more products is decomposition. two or more products forming two or more reactants forming one product is synthesis. We're creating something. We're putting it together. Oxygen on the reactant side, water on the product side is combustion. An element and a compound yielding an element and a compound where two of the elements just switched places is single replacement. And the last one, two compounds yielding two different compounds is double replacement. I hope this helps. Now follow the instructions on your next assignment and have a great rest of the day.